Race number 7 this afternoon, raced in memory of Ken Pollard almost 2 years ago in September 2016. The Pollard family lost not only their father, but their best friend after a short battle with cancer. Ken was a third-generation horseman, originally from Kincardine, and spent most of his life racing horses all over Ontario. Missed by friends and family. Race number 7 this afternoon, we remember Ken Pollard. Here is your field for the 7th race. Number 1 is Donald Dock, owned by Don Beatson of Granton, Cole England of Exeter, Ken Beatson, Palgrave. Don Beatson trains, Andy Moore drives Donald Dock. Number 2, St. Lad's Zeke, Michael Horner up this afternoon for Sylvia Pierce of Brantford and Georgia Longstreet of Orangeville and trainer Terry Onema. St. Lad's Zeke. 3, Kendall Fresco, owned by Scott Kimberly McNiven, Kelly McNiven of Putnam. Scott McNiven trains, Brett McDonald drives Kendall Fresco. 4 is Stonebridge Scout, owned by Gladys McCarty of London, trained by Andy Hardy. Scott Ray drives Stonebridge Scout. 5 is Cullen Key Fan, owned by Samuel Taylor of Lucan. He trains. Lauren House drives Cullen Key Fan. There's the 6, Ace 44 Talon, owned by M. Suzanne Sloan of Owen Sound, trained by Rebecca Geisel. Natasha Day up on Ace 44 Talon. 7, Dutch Sealster has been scratched. Here's number 8, Sierra's Rose, owned by Walter, Ruth Ann, Melanie Parkinson of Lucan, Rachel Roberts of Dorchester. Daryl Roberts trains, Bernie Levine in the bike on Sierra's Rose. Race number 7, the Ken Pollard Memorial Pace. Horses and drivers go 1 mile for $5,600. Post time, only moments away.
Come to the program table under the grandstand. You are all finalists in our student giveaway. One of these lucky gentlemen will be walking away with $1,000 today as a little back-to-school present from us here at Clinton Raceway. Nick Bell, Connor Irwin, Austin Irwin, and Noah Murray.
Field of 7 on the gate for the 7th race. Donald Dock, St. Lad's Zeke, Kendall Fresco, Stonebridge Scout, Cullen Keefe, Ace 44 Talon, Sierra's Rose, and here they come. Off and pacing, it's Kendall Fresco, timing the gate well. Donald Dock along the inside. 3 wide, around that turn goes Cullen Keefe. That one looks for a seat. Filling the gap from the second tier was Sierra's Rose. Cullen Keefe and forced to drive on. We got a gap of 4 lengths back to Stonebridge Scout, St. Lad's Zeke, the trailer, Ace 44 Talon. Kendall Fresco and Cullen Keefe, and they're locking up here. They roll around that far turn after an opening split in 28 seconds flat. My goodness, they're going. They come by us the first time. Cullen Keefe in, yet to clear. Right there, Kendall Fresco, Donald Dock licking his chops in the pocket. 2 more lengths back to Sierra's Rose, Stonebridge Scout. Out of 7th, up and at it, Ace 44 Talon, St. Lad's Zeke. The opening half, 56 and 4. They are flying here at the Huron County Oval as they head down the backside for the final time. Cullen Keefe and Kendall Fresco continue to duke it out. Sierra's Rose looking 3 wide perhaps. Donald Dock can't keep up from the back of the bus. Ace 44 Talon is coming on. St. Lad's Zeke, the trailer. Once around the track, halfway back, 127 and 2. Kendall Fresco has opened up now, leading by 6. Coming on is Sierra's Rose, late pace from Stonebridge Scout, but this one belongs to Kendall Fresco. Tight for place. Number 3, Kendall Fresco, impressive here in race number 7, victorious in 157 and 4. Number 8, Sierra's Rose was second. Number 4, Stonebridge Scout finished third. 384, your unofficial race 7 triactor numbers. We welcome the friends and family of Ken Pollard to the winner's circle, where they will greet number 3, Kendall Fresco, a bay 10-year-old gelding by Life Sign, City of Dreams, owned by Scott Kimberly McNiven, Kelly McNiven of Putnam, Scott McNiven, the winning trainer, Brett McDonald in the bike, steering Kendall Fresco to victory here this afternoon in 157 and 4. Kendall Fresco. Three Kendall Fresco, 15-10, 824.80. 8 Sierra's Rose, 484.30. 4 Stonebridge Scout, 380 on the show. The 3/8 exactor, hold on to your hats, $398.50. Your triactor, 384. 20-cent ticket there gets you $161.42. Number 1, Donald Dock was 7th. 2, St. Lad Zeke, 6th. 3, Kendall Fresco, your winner. 4, Stonebridge Scout was 3rd. 5, Cullen Key Fan, 4th. 6, Ace 44 Talon was The horses and drivers are coming onto the track now for the 8th race. Full field of 8 here. They're going to go 1 mile for $4,400. Here's your field. Number 1, Twin B JJ, owned by Stacy Newman, Faith Meegans of Cambridge, Paul Meegans trains, Ryan Holiday drives, Twin B JJ. Number 2 is Queen of Hearts, Robert Doyle up for Patrick Bissett of Goderich, the owner-trainer. Queen of Hearts. Number 3 is Power Elite, owned by Kevin Peck, Cody Crafts of London. Paul Walter trains and Lauren House will drive Power Elite. Number 4 is Bag of Cards. Natasha Day in the bike for Jeff Williamson of Blythe, Connie McTaggart of Eris, trainer Robert Dare. Bag of Cards. Here is number 5, Ground Shaker, owned, trained, and driven by Dwayne Spitzig of Sarnia. Ground Shaker. Number 6, Smockety Frocks, owned by Catherine McClure of Clinton. George McClure trains and Dustin McClure will drive Smockety Frocks. Number 7 is Eva's Best Girl, owned, trained by Jim Watt of Clinton, driven by Scott Ray. Eva's Best Girl. And here is number 8, Kelly Ray, owned by John and Sandra Lester of Lambton Shores. John Lester is the trainer. Andy Moore picks up the driving duties. Number 8, Kelly Ray. Race number 8 is sponsored by Humphreys Fleet Service. As always, we thank all of our race sponsors. Post time for the 8th race, less than 2 minutes away. They're moving in behind the gate. Lining up the inside out. Twin BJJ, Queen of Hearts, Power Elite, Bag of Cards in the middle of the raceway with Ground Shaker, Smockety Frocks, Eva's Best Girl, Kelly Ray. They're all on the gate for race number 8. It's post time. Here they come. They're off and pacing 3 across the track. Queen of Hearts, the fastest of all, will grab the lead for Robert Doyle. Twin BJJ left quickly. Pocket sitting now in front of Bag of Cards, who is the third breast, taking in some steps there momentarily, settling into third position. 2 more links back to Kelly Ray. Power Elite is 5th. Ground Shaker, Smockety Frocks is up and at it from the backfield. Eva's Best Girl can see them all. They roll by the opening quarter. Your leader is Queen of Hearts. They get there 28-2, lickety split. Twin BJJ is second. Racing in third is Bag of Cards. The backfield in motion here. Up and at it is Smockety Frocks. Taking the toe, Eva's Best Girl. Also getting out from the back of the pack, Ground Shaker. Inside shuffle to Kelly Ray and Power Elite. Your front end leader since the word go, Queen of Hearts. A link to the good of Twin BJJ. Opening half, 59-4. They're beginning to close in on the leader. Here comes Smockety Frocks. First up and advancing. Taking that toe, looking good on a second over journey. Full of pace is Eva's Best Girl. Racing 5th, Bag of Cards. 3 wide from the back of the bus is Power Elite. Queen of Hearts lets it out a notch here. Tries to repel the challenge of Smockety Frocks after 3 quarters in 131 flat. Twin BJJ hasn't been used. Out of the pocket comes that one. They're chasing Queen of Hearts. Twin BJJ, Eva's Best Girl. Queen of Hearts battling. Queen of Hearts hanging on in race number 8. Number 2, Queen of Hearts, an impressive wire-to-wire victory in the 8th race. 1 Twin BJJ second. Number 7, Eva's Best Girl, finished third. 217, your unofficial race 8 triactor numbers. Two Queen of Hearts, $7, $3.10, $3.20. One Twin Bee JJ, $4.90, $4.40. 7 Eva's Best Girl, $2.70 on the show. The 2-1 Exactor, $34. The Triactor, 217. The numbers, $68.55. Here's your unofficial winner. Make that your official winner. Number 2, Queen of Hearts, a Bay 5-year-old mare by Big Jim, 6 of Hearts. Owned trained by Patrick Bissett of Goderich. Driven to victory this afternoon by Robert Doyle. Queen of Hearts gets the job done. 2 minutes, 3/5. The second win in 2018 for Queen of Hearts. Number 1, Twin Bee JJ, second. 2, Queen of Hearts, the winner. 3 Power Elite was 8th, 4 Bag of Cards 4th, 5 Ground Shaker was 6th, 6 Smockety Frocks was 5th, number 7 Eva's Best Girl 3rd, number 8 Kelly Ray was 7th. Top down 218, 46, 5, 37, 2 minutes 3/5, the winning mile time for number 2 Queen of Hearts. Next up is the 9th race. Equipment note on number 4, Bad Boy Sproxy removes the blinkers this afternoon. Post time for the 9th race, less than 10 minutes away. One final reminder that we hope to see you here next week. We expect a big crowd on hand for the 38th annual charity drive. Number 1 is Cajun Thomas, owned by John Taylor of Hay, trained by Scott Bell. Andy Moore will drive. Cajun Thomas. Number 2, Jimmy Wintips, owned by Jeff Williamson of Blythe. Alan Shelton is the trainer. Ryan Holiday in the bike. Jimmy Wintips. 3 is Mammoth Jack, owned by Ruth Moore, James Hasty of Chatsworth. Ruth Moore will train. Bernard Levine drives. Mammoth Jack. Number 4, Bad Boy Spiroxy. John Lapointe picks up the drive for John Braid of Elmira. Bad Boy Spiroxy. Number 5, Derby Dillon. Natasha Day for Colonel Schneider Jr. of Arthur. Derby Dillon. 6 is Ginger, owned by Donald Sholdes of Brussels. Patrick Bissett trains. Robert Doyle drives Ginger. Rounding out your field, number 7, Jack Stan, owned, trained by Fred McGuire of Ailsa Craig. Scott Ray aboard Jack Stan. Race number 9 is sponsored by Stratford RV. We thank all of our race sponsors here, as we always do. Post time for the 9th race, less than 2 minutes away. The horses and drivers are approaching the gate. Cajun Thomas and Andy Moore, Jimmy Wintips, Ryan Holiday, Mammoth Jack, Bernie Levine, Bad Boy, Spiroxy, Jonathan LaPointe, Derby, Dylan, Natasha Day, Ginger, Robert Doyle, and Jack Stan and Scott Ray. They're all in line for race number 9. It's post time. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Looks like Mammoth Jack, the fastest away, perhaps. Contesting along the inside is Jimmy Wintips. Also out early was Derby Dillon, looking for a seat. Falling back now is Ginger, as Jack Stan niftily finds some room and takes over third along the inside. Lots of people looking to settle in here. We got 4 in and 3 out heading to the quarter. Your leader momentarily, Jimmy Wintips. That one will surrender now as Mammoth Jack drives on after an opening quarter in 29 and 3. It is Jack Stan who takes over third position. Also on the outside, Derby Dillon hasn't found a seat yet. They come by us for the first time. Mammoth Jack leading, trying to clear, battling back along the inside. That's Jimmy Wintips. Racing up to be third, Derby Dillon. On the inside, Jack Stan. Cajun Thomas sees it from 5th. To the outside, Ginger, the half, reached 59 and 1. The trailer, Bad Boy Sproxy. Lots of action here. They're giving chase to Jimmy Wintips. A quarter length to the good of Mammoth Jack. Jack Stan well situated. Derby Dillon is 4th. Coming on from the back of the pack is Ginger. Cajun Thomas shakes loose as well, saving ground on the in, Bad Boy Sproxy. Once around the track, halfway back, 130 flat. Anybody's race here. They turn for home. Jimmy Wintips on the inside. Here comes Derby Dillon up the outside. Also shaking loose is Cajun Thomas. Derby Dillon gets it done in race number 9. Cajun Thomas was second. Hold all tickets, folks. Judges have posted the inquiry sign looking at a possible pylon violation involving number 1, Cajun Thomas. Number 5, Derby Dillon victorious here. Number 1, Cajun Thomas was second. 2, Jimmy Wintips finished third. Inquiry sign is posted. Judges are looking at a possible pylon violation involving number 1, Cajun Thomas.